Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about a topic that takes place around the world called bullying. Nowadays people don't take conscience about bullying. So we're here. Good evening, Miss Benitez. So, where is bullying happen?
Bullying can occur during or after school. Most reported bullying happens in the school building. Also happens in places like on the playground or the bus.
Talking about verbal bullying, what kind of verbal bullying are?
Teasing, name calling, inappropriate sexual comments.
Well, another question, why is cyberbullying for you?
Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place using electronic technology like cell phones, computers, and tablets.
What is the risk of being bullied?
Children are depressed and anxious.
And finally, what are the signs that show us that people are bullied?
Unexplainable injuries, frequent headaches or stomachaches, frequent nightmares.
Okay, thank you so much. Good.
Selene, how are you?
Fine, thanks for the invitation.
Today I want to ask you some questions about bullying.
Okay.
What do you think about bullying?
Well, I think that bullying is an important and very difficult issue in our days because it affects kids, teenagers, and also adults.
Do you think things have gotten harder for kids or teens in school? Were they always this bad?
Well, I believe that things have gotten harder since since people create a called cyberbullying, because it's not only that you're being bullied at school or in the group of your friends, it's also in social networks, and I think that everybody knows what they are talking about. So I think it's harder nowadays.
What do you think of the notion that bullying is that just a part of growing up or a rite of passage?
I think that bullying is a part of growing up for each person, because everybody in an opportunity have been bullied by a friend, by a family member. So that's why I believe that bullying is a part of your growing up.
What should a teen do if they are being bullied, and how easy it is to handle a bully on your own? It is as simple as ignoring the bully or telling the bully that what they say or do doesn't hurt you.
In my opinion, I think that for the person who's being bullied, it's not easy to face or ignore the bully. So that's why I believe that that person should talk to a person who trusts, maybe his parents or the teacher, that can help him and give a solution to that problem.
What can schools do to better help kids that are being bullied?
The way that schools can give better help to students is that they should implement more talks with the students, with kids and teenagers, but also with their parents, because parents are the one who support us and give us confidence. No? So I think schools must improve more talks with the students about bullying.
What words of advice would you give to kids or teens that is being bullied?
My advice to children and teenagers is that they should talk about the problem with any person they trust, maybe their parents or a teacher or any friend, I don't know, but a person who can give a solution to the problem they are having with the bully.
Thank you for your time, Selene.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hi Sigrid, how are you?
Hi, Sandra.
Fine.
I'm good.
What does bullying mean to you?
For me, bullying means a big social issue for our country, for our society. I think it's very bad.
When did you first become a victim of bullying?
I get started bullied when I was at school. I was 13 years old, and all my partners always loved of me for my name, for my face, for everything.
Did one ever try to intervene?
Yeah, in my case, my parents, my teachers, because when I felt very bad at school because all my parents always laughing at me, I talk to my parents. I say everything, and then my parents listen to me, believe in me, and talk to the teachers, and the teachers talks to my parents who always hard to me.
How did the bullying affect you?
I think bullying affect me uh, in my personality because when I was 13 years old, I was very shy. I think in that moment that nobody loved me, to everybody tried to hurt me, to anybody believe me. Always I felt ignored. And I think that it was a very difficult, sad part of my age because I feel very bad. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to talk to anybody. Also, I was very. I always had bad qualifications at school. It was terrible.
You have for parents with kids who are bullied?
Well, that advice I tell to the parents first is listen and believe in your child, and also act, do something for this child because it's very important that listen, believe, and do something to help us. Because if the parents didn't believe, um, it not a support for the children. It's terrible for the person who was affected, and that's the advice for parents to the child.
Thank you for your time and for your opinions.
Okay, you're welcome.